that when he's getting to hear that he did well, he had tears in his eyes. This is after 4 decades of doing what he does, still to have the power to give that much into a scene. That day, I again turned into an assistant and I just watched him. And I said, he has tears in his eyes. Because he did one chota sa scene tha ek. And for that, he had put in so much that he had tears in his eyes. And I went to Sid and I said this, yeah, Sid.
He still got tears.
To have that kind of, I hope to God that I can maintain that kind of power in me to be able to give that much of me like you have. Amazing. He still has tears in his eyes.
But I think every actor of our generation aspires to be you in the way that you just,
Really.
your commitment and just the way you are every single day. Everyone sees it and everyone aspires to be like that.
Acting schools should have a symbol of you. You should make a symbol.
But that is true.
Well, I know you've answered the question, but if I may,
But the question is going to come to you.
there
must be so many people
I don't want to say this to them. I want to say this to you.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So I have worked as an assistant while watching you in many films, my dad's films. And I modeled my process of how to get into the film as an actor by seeing you.
Wow.
And I spent 3-4 years doing that. And I was a very good assistant. In fact, even now, I love shifting between being Sid's actor and Sid's assistant.
He's the best assistant I've had.
I love doing that. But as an assistant, मैं आपको देखता था, I used to learn. And then, of course, whatever happened in the journey, अब फाइटर के सेट पे हम लोग सीन कर रहे थे in the corridor. And I had just seen a few scenes of the film and I was on set with you. And you know, when you tell somebody, when you compliment somebody about how well they've done in a scene, the common reaction is, oh, thank you so much. You know, that's great. I'm so happy. Thank you. But when you win a gold medal at the Olympics, or when you win the Wimbledon, something that you have put your entire life and soul and every cell of yourself has gone into something, and then when you get a compliment, there you feel overwhelmed and you have tears in your eyes. So back to the corridor, I had just seen a few scenes and I came to you and I told you that एक scene है film में which was written on paper as a very aggressive scene. It was full of aggression and anger. And then I saw what you did. And I told you, you have interpreted this scene in an entirely different emotional way. And what you have done is absolutely taken the film from there to there in that one scene. और जब मैंने ये बात उनसे कही, your eyes welled up. You had tears in your eyes. And I was just watching you aghast. Like, my God, this man must have put so much of himself into that one scene that when he's getting to hear that he did well, he had tears in his eyes. This is after 4 decades of doing what he does, still to have the power to give that much into a scene. That day, I again turned into an assistant and I just watched him. And I said, he has tears in his eyes. Because he did one chota sa scene tha ek. And for that, he had put in so much that he had tears in his eyes. And I went to Sid and I said this, yeah, Sid.
He still got tears.
To have that kind of, I hope to God that I can maintain that kind of power in me to be able to give that much of me like you have. Amazing. He still has tears in his eyes.
But I think every actor of our generation aspires to be you in the way that you just,
Really.
your commitment and just the way you are every single day. Everyone sees it and everyone aspires to be like that.
Acting schools should have a symbol of you. You should make a symbol.
But that is true, really.
लगा देना चाहिए ऐसा बैनर symbolic.
Okay. Hi guys. Sorry to break up the emotional moment. We are all emotional. We love you, Anil sir. Congratulations. This is Sushri from Mashable India. Congratulations. I think I speak on everyone's behalf. That's hell of a trailer.
Thank you.
My question is to you and Deepika. You know, Pathaan, it actually set the tone for the entire year, 2023, with, you know, obviously the many like the 1,000 crores. And it really set the ball rolling. What are your expectations, you know, with this aerial extravaganza, really?
So, may I start?
Yes, please. This is your question.
So honestly, like I said, the kind of timing that we had in Pathaan, we were coming out. Even if it wasn't that timing, there is nobody, I think I can speak for all filmmakers in this country, nobody when he's making the film obviously expects it or wants it. But कभी कोई सोच नहीं सकता कि हम वो success attain करेंगे या वो figures attain करेंगे. Nobody can plan for it. You can dream, but there's no planning that can go into it and you can achieve it. So it's a lot of luck, it's a lot of love, a lot of effort obviously. We were all taken by surprise. Everyone. I don't think there's anybody in that team of Pathaan that expected that. And we all hope कि थोड़ा प्यार मिले हमें और हम एक सॉफ्ट एंट्री वापस हिंदी फिल्मों की ला सकें इनटू द हार्ट्स ऑफ द ऑडियंस. एक सॉफ्ट एंट्री एंड उन्होंने तो दिल ही खोल दिया अपना पूरा हमारे लिए एंड दैट इज़ जस्ट द लव ऑफ द ऑडियंस एंड वी डिडंट एक्सपेक्ट इट एंड आई थिंक वी टेक द अपॉर्चुनिटी टू थैंक द ऑडियंस फॉर दैट. And now we are at the cusp of something very, very special again. And we're just hoping, not for the numbers, we're just hoping प्यार मिले, recognition मिले. हमने देश की पिक्चर बनाई है, देसी पिक्चर बनाई है, एक बहुत rooted पिक्चर है ये. Yes, बहुत stylized है, but actually बहुत देसी पिक्चर है ये, एक हिंदी पिक्चर है ये. And it speaks to the lowest common denominator. And everybody, from families to the youth to the masses to the elitists, there'll be something for everybody in this film, and we're just hoping for love. Numbers will follow.
Numbers will follow, Deepika?
Yeah, I mean, like I said this earlier, I feel like nobody makes, I don't know, I just feel like, I know people do, but when you make movies for the box office and when you work in reverse, you're just not being true to the process, and I think that always shows eventually. And in the work that we've done before, I know that has never been the intention. The intention is to tell a beautiful story that the audience is going to connect with, that's going to have a positive impact. And you're going to have a great time while making the movie, because the process is as important as the result in itself. And I think what makes Fighter even more special is this is our tribute and our thank you to every single fighter out there who puts their life at risk every single day so that we are safe. And so this is our thank you to them.
Well, I think Deepika is very right when she says that. कि आप ऋतिक के दिमाग में घुसना चाहते हैं. आप कि यार ये नॉर्मल है, ये इतनी मेहनत कैसे करता है, ये अपने किरदार के लिए, अपने कैरेक्टर के लिए, अपनी फिल्म के लिए, जितनी भी फिल्में की हैं, कौन एक, एंड मैं इतना भी कह सकता हूँ कि आई बीन वेरी फॉर्चुनेट दैट आई वर्कड विद द बेस्ट इन द वर्ल्ड, एंड फॉर मी टू से दैट आई वुड रेट हिम with all the phenomenal actors I worked with, and sincere, honest, and an actor to the core. Hrithik abhi keh raha tha कि I just love acting, I just love, and I want to use my stardom, which Deepika also said very beautifully. But longevity उसी में है. अगर आप सिर्फ 10-12 साल काम करना चाहते हैं तो वो अलग प्रोसेस है. अगर आप 50 साल काम करना चाहते हैं या मरते दम तक काम करना चाहते हैं तो आपको ऋतिक रोशन बनना पड़ेगा. तो तो मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि मैंने बहुत सारे कोस्टार्स के साथ काम किया, बट इतना जेनरस, इतना गिविंग, इतना ऑनेस्ट मेरे करियर में कोई नहीं है आज तक.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's I'm saying it very honestly, and when you see the film also, you will see जो भी मैंने scenes देखे हैं, पूरी फिल्म अब तक जैसे आप लोगों ने देखी है, मैंने भी अब तक देखी नहीं है. मैं भी जितना भी मैंने शूटिंग में देखी और जब मैंने थोड़ा बहुत ADR किया, डबिंग की, you will see, it's a role, very difficult role, very tough role, and he's done it very, very honestly. And I've got this opportunity, so let me speak about Deepika also, if you don't mind.
I love that.
Yeah.
Wasn't a part of the question.
No, but I why some actors and actresses resonate from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, and then somewhere you feel that they cross their country and somewhere they resonate all over the world. कुछ तो बात होती है, ऐसे ही नहीं होता, कि कुछ उनके डेडिकेशन में, उनकी मेहनत, उनका काम, जो ऊपर वाले ने उन्हें खूबसूरती दी है, चेहरा दिया है, आवाज़ दी है, सब कुछ जो उन्होंने दिया है, यूजिंग इट फुलेस्ट एंड ऑलवेज ट्राइंग टू डू बेटर एंड रेजिंग द बार. एंड ऋतिक ने बिल्कुल सही कहा कि जब उन्हें देखते हैं हम लोग शॉट दे रहे, डायलॉग मैं बोल रहा हूँ, मगर जब वो रिएक्शन जो मिल रहा है मिनिमल, मिनिमल, ज़्यादा नहीं है, और वो ज़्यादा नहीं और वो करेक्ट बैलेंस से, एंड देन स्टिल कन्वेइंग इट, आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट दीपिका इज. एंड आई टू सिड, एंड इट्स अ प्लेजर. एंड आई जैसे आप पहली बार कर रहे हैं, तो आप दोनों के साथ भी मैं पहली बार काम कर रहा हूँ. सो आई वॉज ऑल्सो डिस्कवरिंग, नॉट ओनली एज एक्टर्स बट एज पीपल, एज को एक्टर्स. एंड बिल्कुल सही कहा कि ज़्यादा वक्त नहीं मिला, क्योंकि हम अपने काम में, क्योंकि ये इतनी चैलेंजिंग फिल्म थी, इतने चैलेंजिंग रोल्स थे, और जैसे ही कहा कि एयरफोर्स के बारे में और आर्म फोर्सेस के बारे में, नेशन के बारे में, पेट्रियोटिज्म के बारे में, तो आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी 10 गुना ज़्यादा हो जाती है. तो आपकी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इतनी होती है कि फिर ये सब वक्त नहीं मिलता है बात करने का, बिकॉज आप चाहते हैं कि यार ये वक्त मिला है तो लेट्स डू आवर बेस्ट. तो जितना वक्त हम लोग वहाँ भी जब तेजपुर में, तो जितने भी ऑफिसेस थे या प्रेप थे या फैमिली के साथ गुजार रहे थे, तो ज़्यादा वक्त हमको मिला नहीं बात करने का. तो पार्ट टू होपफुली, बाय द ग्रेस ऑफ गॉड, ऊपर वाला चाहे तो ज़रूर होगा. तो सिद्ध साहब का ये कहूँगा, ही इज़ डेफिनेटली.
मेरा सवाल नहीं था
सिद्धार्थ, मैं मुझे मौका मिला, मैं प्लीज
नहीं सर, वो मुझे फ़ोन पे बोल देना.
नहीं, मैं बोलना चाहूँगा कि ही इज़ इन अ ट्रू सेंस hitting the sweet spot of realism and commercialism, and I think this is definitely going to be a film where I'm sure, obviously it's so much happens when a film releases, but मैं दिल से कह रहा हूँ कि this will be a film where when Sid looks back, यार ये फिल्म की थी मैंने, I feel this is something really special you've done, Sid. I want people to see the film, I want people to see our work and decide. So I don't want to just say too much about it, but I'm really proud, and I've really sincerely been one of my best journeys of my career.
Wow, thank you sir.
Working
Wow,
this film.
that's amazing.
Thank you so much. And your journey sir, so very spectacular.
It's a big journey.
ज़्यादा लंबा मत बोलना, अभी
मैं आगे कुछ नहीं बोलूँगा. Next.